which isn't picked up very early. They have the cask, which is fairly unreliable, minus that tiny little initial stun. So should be a pretty good game here for Elite Wolves, as long as they can weather the storm, get online in that mid game, and hopefully shut down that Death Prophet a little bit. They won't have too much trouble. And T-Show, if they can keep Elite Wolves down, get that Death Prophet rolling, give the Gyrocopter time to get online, they're in store for a pretty good game here.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
So as soon as players manage to grab their heroes, we'll jump right into this game. Quick pause comes out. Looks like we're waiting on a T-Show player for right now. Mouse is going a little bit crazy there. There we are. So just a second, we'll get this game underway here. I'm just waiting for a player from T-Show to show back up. Okay, stream's all ready to go. So we'll run through heroes while we're waiting here. So we see Masuko playing this Lich. We have M-God playing the Beastmaster. We have we have M-God playing the Earthshaker. We have Smash playing the Beastmaster. We have Van playing the Mid-Tiny. And then we'll have IWO playing this Vengeful Spirit. Over on the side of T-Show, we have Lorano playing the Death Prophet, Greg playing the Gyrocopter, nobody playing this Earth Spirit, Tavo playing this Darkseer, and finally C4T playing this Witch Doctor. So we actually see an early smoke come out from the side of Elite Wolves. Looks like they're going to try to go for the Roche, minus the Earthshaker. We'll see how this goes. They don't have the greatest early level 1 Roche lineup here. They're using Smash to tank it. They have Masuko providing this ice armor. M-God's going to be playing the Sacrificial Lamb here. He's just going to have to buy as much time as possible for Elite Wolves to take out the Roshan here. Doesn't get the stun off in time. And now we're going to see T-Show consider the Roshan. They'll have to be very careful here. They can't run out of the pit, and they're going to let it happen. So T-Show's not going to notice this one in time, and the Roshan will be hopefully successful for the side of Elite Wolves. I mean, it's taken them forever and a day here. We might actually lose Van. He pops his second salve. They're going to be able to jump right onto Lorano in just a second here. They'll make sure everybody gets a few levels. And surprise, here comes the toss onto Lorano. See if we can get the Venge Stun to come out in time. And this will be a quick death for the Death Prophet. And so they start things off with a nice kill. And Roshan, everybody's at level 2, almost level 3. A great start for the side of Elite Wolves. So they sacrificed that Earthshaker, but did secure the Roshan. Pretty happy about that one, I'm sure. Tiny already up to level 3. Death Prophet down at level 1. He's going up against a level 3 Lich and a level 3 Tiny. He's going to have a pretty rough lane here. Darkseer up top, already up to level 2. He'll be doing just fine. Eventually Smash will rotate into that top lane. He'll be just about a level ahead of the Darkseer by the time he shows up. C4T trying to avoid IWO hunting for him in the woods here. M-God is at level 1. He'll need to be a little bit careful. He won't be able to go quite as ham as the rest of the Elite Wolves heroes for right now. So by the time Smash arrived, he's only, a tenth of a level ahead of this Darkseer in the off lane. So not the greatest for Smash because it took him so long to get back to the fight. but he does have a few levels now, not doing terrible. IWO ahead of the gyrocopter for right now. The big show here is C4T and nobody so far behind. Unfortunately, because MGon was outside of that Roche pit, he's only at level 1, so they can't really get too easy of kills in this bottom lane. We'll see Van and Masuko having a great time up against this Death Prophet, up to level 2. Looks like they're going to make a bit of a play here. Long Range Fisher comes out from MGod, and this will be a dead Death Prophet momentarily here. They plant the GG tree, trying to buy themselves a little bit of time. She tries to salve up, not able to make it happen. One last right click comes out from the Earthshaker, and that's a dead Death Prophet. I don't know if that was her tree or if that was their tree, but I think she ate it, and that was trying to keep her alive. Unfortunately, it doesn't show us when somebody plants the tree. DD up on this Earth Spirit in the mid lane here. They'll throw out another Fisher, trying to make another play onto the Death Prophet. She's all out of regen this time, and just need one last right click. That's another death for the Death Prophet. 0-3 start for this Death Prophet. Level 2 up against a level 4.5 Tiny. She's having a really rough game. They will quickly tangle away that Observer Ward. Witch Doctor will be pretty happy about that one. Vengeful Spirit just TP'd home in the bottom lane there. Actually, she probably ran home, then TP'd back. Level 4 up against a level 4 gyrocopter. Her advantage is pretty much gone. She'll have to play this one fairly careful. Might actually go down to a gyrocopter here if she gets a little bit too cocky. She will back out as the Earth Spirit starts to rotate back in. Smash up in the top lane. Level 5 versus this level 5 Darkseer. He's pretty much staying neck and neck. About 40 experience ahead of the Darkseer for right now. And Darkseer sitting on an extra 5 last hits over him right now. We'll see the Earth Spirit rotate back in. The Earthshaker's down in the bottom lane with the Vengeful Spirit. Now has the level 2 up. Really needs that level 3 to get that first level of Aftershock. He'll make a go on to nobody here. Has the Fisher ready to go. They'll throw out the Fisher to stop that rolling boulder away. Need one last right click, and they will finish off the Earth Spirit before he can run away. Greg moved in. He's all out of mana though. Pops the Flat Cannon. Might go down here. And a nice timely rotation comes in from the Witch Doctor. That'll keep Greg alive, and that'll cost Vengeful Spirit his life. So a nice 1-for-1 coming out in the bottom lane, and we'll see another Death Prophet kill momentarily. Need one last right click, and the Frost Blast comes off cooldown just in time. And there's yet another kill for this Tiny and Lich in the mid lane here. They've lost like 3 wards to the Sentry Ward. They really need to bring a Sentry Ward into the mid lane here and get rid of that if they want to keep planning down those obs wards. Smash is going to try to get Tavo down as much as he can here. We'll see Tiny come in with long range avalanche. He'll have the toss follow up if he needs it. Doesn't even need it. Level 6 up for Tiny now, and we'll see Smash also level 6 obviously. That'll be a nice easy kill for them. We see Witch Doctor sitting here with an Invis Ruin. MGod trying to scout him out. They don't really know where he is. They think he's in the area somewhere. He'll have to back up as that Invis Ruin starts to wear off. IWO is missing his level 6, so he won't have the quick swap out to quickly grab that Vengeful Spirit. We'll see a smoke up coming in from the gyrocopter. This should be a dead Vengeful Spirit here. The Fisher will have to come out very nicely, and a nice timely Fisher will come out. That'll keep the Vengeful Spirit alive. However, they're probably going to lose the Earthshaker on the backlines here. No rocket, but they have plenty of bodies to surround, and one last gyrocopter right click should finish off the Earthshaker in the bottom lane here. Top lane, doesn't look like Van was able to kill the Death Spirit again, or Death Prophet again just yet. Only on level 6, and Death Prophet sitting on level 3 for right now. Again, having a really rough game. We'll jump it over to net worth momentarily here. We see Death Prophet down here, 100 gold ahead of this Witch Doctor. It's just not where you want to be as a Death Prophet. Gotta feel pretty terrible about that one. But already 4 deaths. Doesn't have that assist at least. So, you know, it could be going worse. She could have 5 deaths and no assists. So, you know, Gyrocopter is number 1 on the net worth board. That's the saving grace for Team Show right now. Or sorry, T-Show right now. We can see the Tiny and the Beastmaster neck and neck with the Gyrocopter here, but closely followed by the Darkseer. However, the next 3 heroes are all Elite Wolves heroes. Unfortunately, this Vengeful Spirit not really having the greatest of times in this bottom lane. Already has a death to her name, plus she has the Wraith Band. So, you know, she's only 500 gold ahead of this Death Prophet, has a couple levels on her. So, you know, it's not going the greatest for Elite Wolves. We'll check the early graphs. You know, it's only 1,500 gold in advantage of Elite Wolves at this point in time. So, it's really not going, you know, super well for Elite Wolves. It's still very easy for T-Show to bring this back. They just need to play a little bit safer, a little bit more conservatively, and they can bring this right back in their favor. Just a single T-fight is really all that's lacking right now, and they will be right back into this game. So we're having a bit of connection issues for the side of T-Show. They said TS issues, so that's normally TeamSpeak. So hopefully they figure things out momentarily here. We see a smoke up on this Lich in the Tiny. See if they wrap around on the Death Prophet once again, trying to keep her as low as possible. Or they could be heading up towards this Darkseer as well. The Death Prophet's definitely going to be a lot easier kill, so I'd imagine that's where they go. M-God is TPing somewhere. Let's see if I can see his. So he's TPing back to the bottom lane to help out IWO. Alright, looks like Team Show is ready to go. Van says his girlfriend is ready to go, ready to play. So we're right back into this, and we'll actually see this smoke redirect here. They're going to try to get Greg here. They realize he is having way too great of a time in this bottom lane. We'll see IWO move in. They actually pick off the Earth Spirit. In the meantime, Greg will drop down that call down, almost killing off M-God. One last Witch Doctor right click, almost finished off M-God. Cask bouncing around. M-God will survive, just barely gets a few bottle charges from somebody, must have been from Van there, and that'll be a quick 3-0 going the way of Elite Wolves. That'll be an extra 1,400 gold going their way, and that'll put IWO right back into the running here. Still 1,000 gold behind the Gyrocopter, but it does put the Tiny up above him now, and Beastmaster was able to surpass him as well in the meantime. Smash, no levels of books just yet, has that Belt of Strength, so he's sitting about 2,500 gold away from that first book. Greg back in the area. Looks like he's trying to make a bit of a play on the Vengeful Spirit here. They'll immediately pop the call down. However, Van was waiting around for that one. Immediately pops the Avalanche Toss combo, and that's a nice quick kill going the way of Van. And, you know, that puts IWO 200 gold closer to the Gyrocopter. So not really sure. He probably thought that was going to be a nice easy kill. However, M-God and Van were in the area, and they quickly turned that around. In the top lane, we see the Lich pop that Chain Frost, and he is able to finish off the Darkseer with the help of Smash. And now we'll see Smash move in onto this tier 1 tower in the top lane here. We'll see the Earthshaker and Lich move in. He'll start popping out that Frost armor, keep everybody nice and healthy as they start the siege. Oh, sorry, I've been in trouble there. We'll see a smoke up from the Witch Doctor and the Earth Spirit trying to catch out Smash or M-God. M-God is extremely low here. We'll see the long range boulder coming out from the Earth Spirit. Greg will instantly go for M-God, trying to buy as much time as possible. Smash will almost be able to get out. Still 30 seconds before he has that roar off cooldown. He's just going to try to walk this one out. Needs about 10 gold, and he can buy his Arcane Staff. Won't buy it before he goes down. Guess he felt like he didn't really need it. So that's a quick 2-0 going the way of T-Show. Tiny has the haste ruin up. We'll see if he wants to run back in, go for Greg here. Throws out the quick avalanche and a quick toss follow-up. One last right click will finish him off. Gets a nice consolation kill. Masuko going to trade his life over towards the Earth Spirit. However, that Ion Shell running him down. We'll see Van run in. No bottle charges, out of mana. He'll just toss him over to M-God, who throw out the Fisher and an Enchant Totem. And that's a dead Earth Spirit. Nice quick 2 kills. Kind of a reprisal coming out for Elite Wolves. Kind of salvage that loss there. And we'll see them be about 30 gold ahead after that one. IWO moving in on this tier 1 tower in the bottom lane. We'll see Greg TP back in, chase him off. Smash in the jungle. Did buy that Staff of Wizardry now. He must have bought that before. He's got 1,000 gold already here. I don't know where he got all that money from. Once again, we'll see Van somehow kill somebody. So Van picks off the Gyrocopter in the bottom lane. Suddenly this Gyrocopter not doing the greatest. Only at 3,000 gold. He's only 50 gold ahead of this Vengeful Spirit. At one point he was 1,500 gold ahead. So his lead quickly dropping. Things quickly taking a turn for the worse for T-Show. We'll check the XP graphs and net worth. We'll see it's going to be about 5k ahead for Elite Wolves at 10 minutes in. And experience, it's going to be about 7,500 gold. Mostly thanks to that Roshan. We'll see Smash in the mid lane here. Looks like he's got his first level book flying out to him right now. They'll turn this into a tier 1 tower push. I would imagine they have the card pulled in the area. Immediately pops that book. And this should be a tier 1 tower. On last Team Show feels like coming in. Trying to make something happy. Tiny has the Blink Dagger ready to go. He'll blink past most of this T-Show players there. Throws that Avalanche down to slow down Greg just a little bit. Blink Dagger off cooldown now. Earthshaker moving in. Or sorry, Earth Spirit moving in. Van's going to go down here. However, Smash and Masuko are in the area. They'll throw out the Chain Frost. The wall comes down to try to hem in everybody from the side of Elite Wolves. Tavo might go down here. Smash throws out the long range axes, not able to make it happen. In the meantime, M-God and IWO are able to pick off the Witch Doctor and the Death Prophet. Nope, the Death Prophet went down in the mid lane to the Lich. So that was a 4-for-1 across the board. Or sorry, a 3-for-1 across the board coming out for Elite Wolves. And they were able to take out that tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Greg will move in, tries to make it go onto IWO. IWO says, I have a lot more damage now. M-God will actually sacrifice his life. IWO will sacrifice his life as well. I guess they just didn't feel like winning easily. So they feed a quick 2 kills over to the Gyrocopter. He'll take that any day, every day, all day. And we'll see a nice 1,000 gold going his way after those 2 kills. And in the meantime, Van once again kills the Earth Spirit. Pretty much expected that. Van's going to be killing somebody every time that Blink Dagger's off cooldown. Smash is going to be able to finish off that pesky Lorano Death Prophet once again with the help of Van moving in. Nice toss will finish him off. Greg farming up as much as he can in the jungle there. We'll see IWO move back in. And then we'll see the Earthshaker coming in, Smash moving in beside him as well. They have that Necro Book running, so I imagine they'll try to take out this tier 1 tower if they can. Witch Doctor and Greg in the area trying to deter things. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to make anything happen. We'll see Masuko running in, drops down the ward. Won't spot out the Witch Doctor or the Gyrocopter rotating out of the jungle here. So that'll be a tier 1 tower going towards the way of Elite Wolves. Book level 2 arrives for Smash, and he's only 400 gold away from that book level 3. Darkseer went down to Van in the mid lane. Looks like he got caught out a little bit there. Probably wasn't expecting an Arcane Ruin to come up. Smash will pick off the Witch Doctor in the back lines there. IWO just kind of harassing up Greg a little bit there. Chases him away. All out of creeps. We'll see how much they want to dive. Van's in the area. He says, I'm good at diving, boys. Drops the Avalanche toss on to Greg. Needs one last right click. Long range Fisher will come out from M-God. That'll finish him off. We'll see the Chain Frost Echo Slam come out from Lorano, or from Masuko and M-God. That'll be a dead Death Prophet. That'll be a dead Earth Spirit. And that's another quick 2 kills going the way of Elite Wolves. And so that'll be 1,700 gold, more like 1,800 gold, going the way of Elite Wolves. 14 minutes into this game, and we are almost at the magical 1,000 gold a minute. You're screwed threshold. We'll see how much of a fight Team Show, or T-Show, I really want to call him Team Show, puts up here. Book level 3 coming out from Smash. Elite Wolves not quite that bold that they want to break high ground just yet. They'd rather have that book level 3 up and rolling, it looks like. So they'll back up a little bit. Just wait about a minute here, and then they'll head back to breaking high ground. Gyrocopter actually going for Drums of Endurance, has the Helm of Iron Will. Eventually he'll turn that into a Helmet Dominator. IWO just going all in onto Greg here. Going to lose his life. Nobody in the area. Keeps him stunned up in that call down as long as possible. Van pops the Invis Ruin. Blink off cooldown 1 more second here. He'll blink forward. Drops the Avalanche. Almost caught Greg with an item on the ground there. Just needs that one last right click, and the Frost Blast will come in from Suko, and that'll finish off the Gyrocopter. So they trade carry for carry there. Vengeful Spirit is, let's see here, 900 gold behind this Gyrocopter still, so he's probably pretty happy about that kill. See a Blink Dagger come out from the Lich. That's something you don't see every day. So that Blink is going to allow him to land that Chain Frost from pretty much anywhere. And with these nice Avalanche tosses that have been coming out from Van just constantly, that's going to be a lot of damage onto a pair of heroes very, very quickly. And we'll see IWO back in the area. That looks like they will smoke up. Looks like they're going to smoke around, see if they can catch out all of T-Show in the woods there. We'll see the Earthshaker also come in. We'll see him kind of make an undercover mission. He's going to show himself in the lane, though, so he's going to have to finish off a couple of these creeps, or he's going to give away a lot of info. In the meantime, Smash is pushing in on the top lane. He'll spot out Greg momentarily, and that signals Elite Wolves to go for Greg. He's out of the base right now. The Blink Avalanche is ready to go. IWO throws out that quick Vengeful Spirit stun, not in time to stop the call down. However, they still got the kill. Level 11, level 12 comes up from the Tiny, pops that second level ult, gets just a little bit bigger, sitting on 700 gold plus that Blink Dagger. And so we are at 16 minutes in, 27-9 in favor of Elite Wolves. Looks like they're getting ready to break the high ground. Book is off cooldown, 1700 gold up on Smash. Tier 3 tower actually already dead. Pops the Necro Books, and they immediately go for the range racks. Van blinks forward onto the Witch Doctor. They actually do the swap as well, not able to finish him off immediately. However, the Chain Frost comes out, and they're able to finish off 2 more. And T-Show's had enough. 17-minute GG comes out from them, and this was Elite Wolves just kind of flexing their muscle. I guess they had something to do tonight. They weren't playing around the second game, everybody. That is all she wrote. So thanks for watching, everybody. I am Opinion Engineer. You can find me on Twitter at Opinion Engineer. You can find me on YouTube at An Engineer's Opinion. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you hated. I read all your comments. I read all your suggestions. I try to improve every single time. I hope for those of you who don't like the amount of hype I bring, thought I had a little more hype this time.